Hey y'all. I'm reading a book. It's called Honey Love. Dang. I actually was meaning to see who the book was by. I'm lucky about to look it up. But yes, I'm reading a book called Honey Love. And it's based on someone who has did the whole college experience through and through. No breaks. Meaning she got her PhD and everything. So she was in school for 11 years and it came a time where she's looking for jobs and stuff. She's looking for her next move. And girl, I don't know. Sorry, I don't got my glasses on. Don't be looking at me squinting. Rogers. Honey Love. It's called Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. So yes, I feel like I can resonate with the book because granted I'm not at PhD level just yet. I feel like with her being at a PhD level and still finding it hard to get into the career thing, it's kind of alarming. But it says a lot for me just being at the level of a bachelor's. Like, it says enough for me because, one, I didn't really pay attention to the pushback that I get from being a psych major with a bachelor's degree. Like, girl, that's not much. It's not much you can do with that. And granted, my professor told me that. I knew that. But it's a different thing when you like actually you get that degree and then you done and now you looking around like damn, like what the fuck. But that's neither here nor there. So basically she did school all the way through. She's looking for jobs, but she's still getting pushed back. She don't feel like she's getting the respect that she deserves. And rightfully so, she decides, okay, girl, I'm gonna take a break. I don't even want to like be too hard on myself about it. I just want a break. So she speaks to her father about it. He not going for that shit. He already mad at her because himself, he's a doctor, but he wanted her to study medicine. So he like, girl, you getting your degree in astrology and shit. Now you want to talk about a break? Like, girl, no, absolutely not. So I feel like it's just so easy to resonate with her because of, I guess you could say, parents' expectations of you. And I already feel like the type of person that he is, he don't even seem like he pays that much attention to his daughter. That's just what I got from the book. But I feel like it's about what and what with me too, even though, like I said, I'm still at the bachelor's level, but still, it's about what and what with me. Because parents have the tendency to feel like just because they went through something a certain way, that either you have to go about it that way or they just know what they're talking about, you know? But they're not understanding after a certain point, after a certain age, you have to release that hold, release that grasp because it's not your life to live. And a lot of parents got that bad, trying to live through their kids or relive life through their kids. It's not your second chance, babe. You should have did it when you had the chance. And that's just something that's so annoying to me because it's either you're trying to right your wrongs or you're trying to push your child to do something that has nothing to do with what the fuck they want to do. And I feel like in my case, it was a right your wrongs type of case, but in her case, it's pushing your child to do something that you feel like you know what, like people. Oh my gosh, this is something that I feel like I could speak about over and over and over and over and over and over because people really do not understand perspective. Like, you have to understand when it comes to interests, when it comes to learning styles and all this other shit, You cannot say something or expect something to go a certain way because that's how it worked for you. So she's telling you what she needs. She's telling you what she needs. And you're telling her you're being lazy. You don't need no break. Go find a job. Shit like that pisses me off. But that's neither here nor there. I feel like when I did quit my job, there was fear behind me doing that because I felt, I don't know. I feel like, especially being in the black community, like it's so common for me to see people say they're going to quit their jobs or say they're going to take a break from doing this, and then the break lasts for it. The break is still ongoing. Like the break is now. Like they say they're going to stop and then they never get back to it. So I think that's where my fear came from. But then again, like I said, sometimes you just gotta let shit be. I don't know, like, cause with her, she knows like she's genuinely taking a break. She knows she genuinely just needs to rest her mind. She been in school for 11 years straight, got her PhD and everything. She not in the mood to be sitting over here and facing more setbacks. Like she just got a whole doctorate degree, a whole new title. Like she's not in the mood for that. And for me, it's like I said, it's so common to just see people in the surrounding areas for me and my family and stuff. Like they say they're going to do something, they say they're going to hop back on something, and then they don't do it. You know, they say they're going to take this route and then don't do it. And that's because they're allowing external factors to like ambush everything. But me knowing who I am, I'm a person that loves to continuously improve. So I know for sure, like, I'm not going to fall short. I know that. So when I say I'm taking a break, I mean that. Like when I said I was going to finish in 4, I finished in 4. I meant that. It's just a matter of having that trust within yourself. If you're going to take a break, you can take a break, but be honest with yourself. While you're taking this break, you also need to be making sure that you're doing what you can to get back level headed when it comes to, you know, that time when it's that time for you to get back on shit. You can get back on shit and not have to feel turmoil, not have to feel burnout, none of that. If you're gonna take a break, girl, that don't mean you out there drinking every fucking night. That don't mean you in the streets every fucking night. That's not taking a break. It's not taking a break. Cause truth be told, you can still do that shit while you working. And in my eyes, that's just being lazy. That's not truly taking a break. But that's the thing. People get caught up in the wrong crowds. Like, these not even people. Like, you can't tell me you can't look at nobody and see that they're going down the wrong path. Like, if you got so much shit to say about somebody, but then you go and go start hanging out with them and just living your life around them, like, where you think you gonna end up at? Be logical, especially when it comes to self. You have to be logical. You have to make sense when it comes to self. You can't give up on yourself like that. Don't say you're gonna do something. Don't make these promises for yourself and then don't put in the work. Actually put in the work. You say you want to break, okay, rest. That don't mean go out every night and do this and that. Rest. You want to take a break? You want to prepare yourself? Do some mental stuff. Make sure you're actually doing things that could help you. Don't don't destroy your future just for the sake of fun. Cause I'm telling you, like when you heal and when you get through a lot of shit and overcome a lot of shit, like your definition of fun definitely changes. For sure. And you'll also realize how much stuff you're like avoiding. Like how much negative things you're how many I said that right. How much negative things you're avoiding. It becomes so apparent and it becomes so easy for you to see, oh girl, that's not even a crowd I should be in. Like if you girl, if you're gonna take a break for real. And stop just saying you're gonna take a break so you could be lazy because you see everybody drinking and doing this and that and fucking up their bodies and shit. Take a break. Be for real. There's nothing wrong with a break at all. But at the same time, don't just be saying you're gonna do some shit and then you just fucking up shit. Don't be fucking up shit. That's my whole thing. But no, I feel like parents don't really see good that can come from it because I think they're only used to seeing negative things that could evolve from like actually taking a break. You know, and a lot of people are not focused on their mental health. So they be thinking, oh, she just want to sit down just to sit down. Like, girl, stop being lazy. And you know, everything is not a matter of being lazy. Like, black people really don't know rest. And it's crazy. Black people do not know rest. Like, a lot of black people do not know rest. All they know is get this money, grind hard, grind. Girl, no. Sometimes you need to sit your ass the fuck down, lay down. Sometimes you need to go to sleep. Sometimes you just need to do a little bubble bath, lay in a bubble bath. Sometimes you just need the color. Like, it be simple shit that you need to do. You don't have to be so focused on grind. I'm not a grinding type of bitch. I'm not a grinding type of bitch. I don't want to have to overwork myself for nothing. I don't want to have to chase nothing. I'm not chasing a bag. The bag is chasing me. I'm not chasing no motherfucking bag. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. I'd rather have my mind right so that when everything does come, I'm not fucking shit up. When everything does come, I'm handling it the correct way so that I can maintain it. So that I could be able to continue to have hold of these things and not lose it just because I got too cocky or not lose it just because I gave it to the person that don't give a fuck about me. Like, when you take a break, you literally have to rule a lot of shit out. You literally have to stop doing a lot of shit. Stop hanging out with a lot of people. A lot of people are not serving you no purpose. And because the fact that people keep going like this and you're not taking the breaks, you're not actually sitting down and evaluating shit, you're not able to see who's not serving you no purpose. You're not able to see that this job is actually about to kill the fuck out you. You're not able to see shit like that. So no, it's okay to take a break. I advise you to take a break. But if you're going to take a break, be able to build some discipline within yourself. If you're going to take a break, be able to actually take a break. A lot of people do not know how to rest. Like, they can't. They can't just sit in the house and do nothing. They can't. They have to be doing something. And that's a clear indication right there. If you can't just sit and rest, because a lot of people be scared of their thoughts too. Because you just sitting there festering in your thoughts, let them thoughts come out. Let them come out. Let them surface and handle that shit. It's easier said than done, though. Very, very, very easier said than it is done. Because then again, with working on the mental stuff, girl, it's not an overnight process. I tell you now, I've been working on this shit for years, but it gets better when you maintain yourself. You maintain your purpose. It gets better for sure. Literally, would you rather fuck up your life and have those scars just be so fucking deep, or would you rather do, start doing what you can to get rid of the scars that was created way back when, so that you're not continuously creating more scars? Like, girl, absolutely not. I'm not gonna keep scarring up my motherfucking body for these people. No, I'm sick of that shit. I'm done with that. Actually, no. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, I know, y'all, take a break for real. I advise y'all to read that book. It got 3 stars on Goodread, but I don't give a fuck what them people say. I fuck with the book, and it's it's a queer book. So, but that's neither here nor there, y'all. Yeah, I just had to say that because that was a realization I came to, or a connection. Not even a connection, because when I read the description, I was like, okay, this is perfect. What the fuck? But it was just something that I thought about when I was in the shower. Breaks are so important, and people treat them as if that's just like you being lazy, or uh, actually treating them as a chance to be lazy. You have to know what the fuck you're doing. You're in control of your life, so be in control. Simple as that. But yeah, I love you. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.